Have you ever wondered how some logos look remarkable and stunning, scalable? So in this video, I'm showing you my logo design process on how I come up with logos and everything you need to know about logos. Let's dive right into it. We need a brief. A brief is your guidelines on coming up with that logo. Sometimes companies don't have a brief. Sometimes the clients even don't understand their mission goals and statement. So you have to help them out. So I'll make sure I provide a template in the link below for you to ask the proper question to your clients, how you can come up with a brief also. But I already have a brief and have what you'll be doing today. So today, the brief is about a real estate company. And as you can see on the screen, what I do is word mapping. Before I do the word mapping, I make sure I research about the industry I'm dealing with for me to get that much understanding, so that it won't be like I'm doing the logo for the clients, but also for its target audience, because target audience is also stated in the brief. Sometimes the clients don't know their target audience. You have to help them out as a designer. That's what you are paid to do, and you have to help them out. So word mapping, in summary, is me jotting ideas down from the brief to jot down ideas to come up with the logo. So as you can see me doing right now, I'm word mapping the ideas of the clients, based on the research I did, and also based on the brief, the core values of the company. Then I try to come up with some keywords so that it can help me generate the logo ideas. My next design phase is sketching. So I bring those keywords from my word mapping to generate ideas into sketches so that I'll be able to vectorize it. Mind you, word mapping takes me a day. For logo design project, I mostly take a week or two to do it. And for the sketching, it mostly takes me like 3 days so that I can brainstorm on the idea and get the ideas going. Because if you do a sketch today, maybe when you wake up tomorrow, the idea won't be that good for you, because logos has its own ways of like coming up, and when you brainstorm an idea, just sleep on it. You see that maybe the following day you see that the idea you came up with is not resonating with the brief. But remember, always go back to the brief, because the brief is your guideline to generating a good logo for the brand. Always go back to the brief. When you feel that you are out of the way or something, just always go back to the brief.
Guys, so that was my sketching process for you. That's what I actually do in my sketching process. So the reason why I chose that logo is because it stands for 4 core values of the brand in the brand brief, right? And the H in the middle stands for the trust, and that was also in the brand brief. You get it? So I wanted to tell a story with the logo so that it will reflect the company's aspirations and core values they present. So it's time for vectorization. And I use Illustrator for my vectorization. You can use Affinity or any other software designs you like, but I choose to use Illustrator. Many designers just take a picture of the sketch and just replicate it in Illustrator, but me, I don't do that. I just look at it and just try to replicate the same, because I can come up with ideas and vectorizing the sketch. So I don't just replicate it, I just look at it and just try to do or make some changes or little tweaks to it in Illustrator. So let's dive right into Illustrator.
That was the vectorization stage, and as you saw on the sketch, when I was vectorizing it, some ideas started popping up and clicking. So I decided to try those ideas, and that was the idea I came up with, because bumpers resonate with the brand and everything. You get it? After vectorization, then I go into searching for a typography that will match my logo. Yeah, so that one, don't be deceived by me choosing the right typography right. I spend hours doing that. Don't be deceived by that. After that, I do grading. This was something I get to learn over time, because at first I didn't know grading because I was just starting out and stuff. I just do the logo and just move and go and choose a color that best fit the logo. But I do grading. I sit down and grade my logo so that I'll get the proportions right and everything accurate. After the grading, the next thing we do is choose the right colors. Decided to add a golden texture to the actual logo, and these colors are based on the research I did. So these colors best resonate with the brand. So research is very key. If you do your research well, we get a good color, a good logo, and a simple and clean logo. Color process too is a whole different thing. I can do a whole video about that one for sure. But this is how I came up with this. That's the last stage in the logo design process. The logo being applied in the real life. This is actually my logo design process and how I came up with it and everything. This is the actual breakdown of everything. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm not saying that. I'll see you guys on the next one.